What's up, guys? I just want to say really quickly, thank you. We hit 10,000 subscribers in 2 months and I believe 4 days. That's insane. You guys are awesome. But today I'm back with another unboxing. This is the Olight i1R EOS. It's been out for a few months and a lot of you have already submitted for the EDC Weekly, including this flashlight. But there are a lot of you out there who still don't have this flashlight, who want this flashlight, who want to see about this flashlight. So here it is. I got one in the mail and Olight took the time to customize it for me. You can see MOD, M-O-D, that's short for Modern Outdoor Dweller, which is my other channel. I would have had Best Damn EDC put on it, but it's a little too long. So MOD it is, and let's get this bad boy open. So as you can see, this is standard Olight packaging now. They're more minimal, whitewashed packaging. As you can see, this does say MOD on the side, but this is a tiny, tiny keychain flashlight, which I'm a huge fan of. I've been more and more into keychain flashlights recently. I've had several sent to me now, but this one is potentially the smallest and it's USB rechargeable, which is, as many of you know, something I really treasure in a flashlight. So this is the i1R EOS tiny rechargeable LED keychain flashlight, and it's a twist light. So no buttons, a little simple interface here. The back of the box says the i1R EOS is a tiny rechargeable keychain light with a max output of 130 lumens. So it's not super bright, but it is tiny. It weighs only 12 grams and has a tiny size. The i1R features a built-in lithium-ion battery that recharges through a micro USB port when the light head is removed. It utilizes a TiR optic lens, producing a soft and balanced beam. Changing outputs is simple by twisting the light head. This is the perfect EDC light with high output, convenient charging, and easy mode changing. So, high mode is 130 lumens, beam distance 54 meters, runtime 20 minutes. The low mode is just 5 lumens, 13 meter throw, 7-hour time or run time. So it's rated for impact resistance up to 1.5 meters, has a candela rating of 730, and it has Luxeon TX LED inside. IPX8 certified for water resistance, and then here are your dimensions for the flashlight. It's 1.61 inches long or 41 millimeters by 0.55 inches or 14 millimeters, and of course 0.42 ounces or 12 grams. So there are your technical specs. Let's get inside the box. A lot of your Olight packages now have this little pull tab right here, which you pull that, it releases the top. I really like their retail packaging for these new flashlights. So you pull that out, you do have a few things behind. The flashlight is up front and center, but we're gonna get to that after we get the things out of the back of this packaging. Of course, you've got your quick start guide, which tells you how to charge, how to use the different modes, and more technical specs. It also tells you where to plug in and your LED indicators, what they mean. Red means charging, green means fully charged. Oh, and it tells you to remove the insulating film, which I probably would have forgotten to do. This is your standard Olight micro USB cable, not mini or anything else. Olight cable, pretty basic stuff, but it's that nice anodized blue. So there you go. It did say to turn it on, we'll first have to remove this and take off that insulating film, which is right there, and then screw it back on. This thing is quite tiny, I have to say. So the way this flashlight works is it's off now. It's twisted out. To turn it on, you will twist clockwise if you are facing it. Actually says right here, but you can twist clockwise to get to low mode, a little further to get to your high mode, and that's it. There's 2 modes, twist for one, twist more for the other, and untwist to turn it off. Really simple interface, and I do like that, and you don't run the risk of this thing turning on in your pocket very easily. But the one thing I will say I do not like about this flashlight is that you have to take the lens off entirely to charge it. So if you want to charge this flashlight and use it at the same time, you can't. It's just not something you're gonna be able to do. So you have to untwist the cap, take off the lens, and then plug in the USB cable there. Obviously, I don't have the other end plugged into anything right now, but that's how you charge this flashlight. That differs from the last little keychain flashlight I took a look at, which was the Rovivon Aurora. This is the A3 model. This one, you can plug it in just like so and still use the flashlight while it's charging. I showed that off in the video where I actually detailed this. I don't have a little battery pack on hand right now, and that's a very short cable, but you can still use this flashlight with it plugged in you can't do that with the Olight. And that's I think a very niche complaint. I don't think a lot of people have to charge the flashlight while they use it. This thing should have plenty of juice to get you through a day. 20 minutes is a little short for the bright, but 5 lumens is good for up close stuff, and it's got a 7-hour runtime at that 5 lumens, so that should be plenty. But I do want to compare the size of this flashlight with other keychain flashlights that I have on hand. So one of the most recents that I got in the mail was the tinny in copper, or tiny. I'm not sure how they pronounce that. These are 2 very small flashlights, side by side. I can flip this one over so you see the buttons. So there it is next to Nightcore's smallest flashlight. I believe that's their smallest. Here it is next to the Rovivon Aurora. Much smaller, significantly smaller. And here it is next to one of the smaller tail switch flashlights from Olight, the i3T EOS. As you can see, it is pretty small. It's about half the size, a little under half the size of the i3T EOS. I'll stand them up this way and show you there. It's very, very tiny, rather small, and quite frankly, I love the size of it. This is something you can put on a keychain and completely, totally forget about. You're not gonna be worried about this thing weighing you down. You're not gonna be worrying about beating it up, because this thing is gonna look great after a couple of months, after it's had a little time to get beat up and that anodized finish is just starting to wear away. Simple interface. I think I like this flashlight more than I thought I would, but it'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna be doing a roundup. That's why I requested this and this one. I bought this one. I requested this because I'm going to be doing a roundup of keychain flashlights. So if there are other small keychain flashlights out there that you want me to include in the roundup, let me know, because I want to find out what the best one is. And I know there's not going to be an absolute, definitive, perfect tiny flashlight for people, because everybody has different preferences, but I want to compare them and see what I think are the standout flashlights in the category, because there are some pretty interesting things. And this is the newest, I believe, one of the newest, and I think it's a stellar entry from Olight. I think they did a great job on keeping it simple, keeping it small, lightweight, and very easy to use, and it doesn't break the bank. It's only $19.99. You can frequently find it on sale for about $16.99, and for that, I think this is a stellar little light. So this is the i1R EOS from Olight. Thank you, Olight, for sending it to me and customizing it for me. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more stuff like this in the future, and hit that little notification button so you're notified the next time I upload a video. Also, be sure to follow us around the web. You can find the channel on Twitter and Instagram at bestdamnedc. You can find me, Taylor Martin, on Twitter and Instagram at CasperTech. And of course, my second channel is Modern Outdoor Dweller. You can find it here on YouTube, and you can find it on Twitter and Instagram at Mod Outdoor. So with all that said, and until next time, carry on.